Hey everybody, welcome to I Think This Is Great TikTok edition. This is Clay Inferno with my very, very special guest, the very licky Vincent Von Cat. Now, Vincent and I were just talking about how we had a great time with our pals that came over last night for tacos and jack-o'-lanterns, and we really jacked those lanterns right off last night. I tell you, it was such a good time. We had tacos, and it was great. Um, I have these new glasses, a little crooked, maybe, I don't know. I can never seem to keep my glasses clean. I'm not good at it. I'm wearing glasses for most of my life. Got some cool. I'm still milking this CNF50 birthday. I've got some really cool gifts that I really appreciate from my pals. So thank you, and thank you for all the well wishers out there. In my 50th year, hope for 50 more at least, right? Picture myself at 105, being like, I used to do podcast. Yes. What else is going on? Oh, I had social media update. Clay Inferno, most popular man in Boston, banned, suspended from Facebook. Tied to all of my work. I'm a freelancer. I do social media, manage social media for bands and brands. Been doing that for a long time. My name associated with many, many pages of social media accounts for brands that I work with. Some that pay me very well. Some are pages I haven't administered in a long time, but it's important to have that access. And I don't have any access to my Facebook right now. I've been banned off there. Uh, no reason given, no appeal given. So I took the advice of my boss and I lawyered up. I did some research first and I saw that there's some very key ways to get your Facebook account reinstated. Now, I'm saying this before it is reinstated, but these are the actions I took. I will give you an update, and you'll see me back on Facebook at Clay Inferno on all the social medias. Um, but basically, it starts with this: you send a letter of complaint to your state's attorney general. So Meta is based in California. What you do is send a complaint so it's on file with the attorney general. The attorney general is not going to really help you per se with any legal action or anything that, but you'll have it on public record that you have complained to Meta that something has happened. I've gone to deep Reddit and YouTube thread whole rabbit holes about this whole thing. So hopefully this is part one, and part two is the resolution. Once I get my account back, am I still an admin on all these pages? Am I still an admin on all of these Facebook groups? That will be interesting to know. Do I have to start a new account? I hope I don't have to. I hope I still have all the same access I had before. So, step one, state attorney general filed that complaint. Step two was to lawyer up, and I did that. And it's not like I'm spending lots of money on lawyers, but there's online services that act as lawyers. They are real lawyers, but it's just sort of like the Uber Eats or Grubhub of lawyers. You sign up for service for a month or two, pay a minimal fee. The lawyer drafts a letter on your behalf to Meta, outlining how it's affecting you and how to get it reinstated. They have the boilerplate for this language, so I'm not going to tell you what it is to put it in. And get a lawyer to do it. Don't just try to do it yourself with ChatGPT or something like that. Don't do that. If this is happening to you, you're a Facebook banned. They apparently, and this is from the Reddit research I've done, AI bots have taken over from the people that were like reviewing accounts, and they found something that they didn't like. The robots found something that they didn't like on my page or on a group page that I administer, or maybe something else. I mean, I don't think, even though I do get political, I don't think I've said anything so crazy that people would even complain about it. You know, I obviously have my political leanings. I like to think of myself as a performer, a content creator, and I've expressed opinions and I've made jokes, but like really nothing. Honestly, like as I look at it, like objectively, nothing that would really set off a red flag. I mean, it might be stuff that people don't agree with, but it also might just be like taken in the tone in which it was meant to be put out there, which was in parody, in jest, and joking, and as I'm not professing to be a comic, but like in comedy. Um, you know, people out there are saying a lot worse things than me saying that jokes about like, hey, where's my George Soros check for the protest? You know, like that's as far as I went within the last week or so before I was suspended. And also, there was like a highly engaged post about me celebrating 16 years of sobriety. And like I said, I've been milking this birthday thing all year. And you know, after this, I'm probably not gonna like put so much attention on my birthday, but this was like 50, so I was putting a lot of attention to it, giving me an excuse to not put so much importance on the 50 through question mark years of celebrating my birthday. Um, you know, maybe celebrate on the fives or the tens, but you know, I'm gonna give it a rest. You know, I'm gonna see like CNF 51 unless I just so happen to have a show on my birthday next year, which I don't think I will do. Uh, anyways, so back to Facebook. Got in touch with these people. They're drafting me a letter, and I will be giving them the information for them to send it out. And then hopefully within a week or so, I can have my account reinstated. Because I asked the lawyer, I said, you can't promise me anything. And he says that, you know, he's written like 40 of these letters. So I'm like 41 within the last couple weeks. So the AI bots wiped out a bunch of accounts. And he said that there's a high success rate. He hasn't had any returned, meaning that this action has worked. So this is part one of my Facebook dilemma. I instinctively go to Facebook when I open Chrome Facebook tab because I've been using it for years. Just like I used to use Twitter. And if like something happens I can't use Facebook, I mean, sort of fine. I'd be okay without it, but I do need it for work. So it'd be strictly business from now on. Maybe picture me at the movie theater or something like that. But you know, Facebook gods, just I promise I'm just gonna use it for work from now on. And you know, but my work is like promoting shows, so you'll see a lot of that stuff. Anyways, that's about it for me. A little I think this is great video session. 10 minutes on TikTok with my very quiet co-host, Sleepy Boy Vincent. Doesn't have a lot to say about this particular subject, but he was very well behaved and loved hanging out with everybody last night. And I hope that you have a burgerlicious day. Bye-bye now.